All right, so we should be live now. Let me get everything pulled up and ready to go. Make sure that it's working. There's probably like a 5-second delay, so we will chill here for a second until I see that's actually working. So I figure everything out. Maybe. There we go. Sweet. It's working. Alright guys, so as you are probably aware, on Mondays I do video critiques on this channel, and now that we have decent internet, I was thinking that instead of helping 3 people per Monday, we can give this a shot and see how it works, and if it works well, then I could potentially help 20 to 25 people every Monday. So that's a lot better, a lot better chance that your video will be featured, a lot better chance I get to check you guys' channel out. We're not going to be spending a lot of time on each channel, but my goal is to at least check your guys' channels out, read through your comments, see what you guys have to offer, and go from there. So, anyways, I guess let's go ahead and get things kick-started. Why did I steal Taser's idea? I didn't. I've been doing live streams on here for a while. Or not live streams, but video critiques on here for a while. And we did do video live streams for quite a while before that on TGN. So this is nothing new to me. It's just the fact that I now have internet, so we are trying that out. Anyways, let's get on here. Oh, and now Taser's saying I stole his idea. This is a video critique that happens everywhere. It's not relevant to your channel or this channel or any of them in general. It's just we're here trying to help. So anyways, let's see whose channel we'll be checking out first. And also guys, let's have you post up video names in here and I can check that out instead of channel links and stuff, because links are blocked in here, I believe. So post up what videos you want me to check out on there, and then we'll go from there. So Rock says to check out his channel trailer, and what I'm going to be doing is featuring your guys' videos in the cards so everyone can check it out as well, because the issue with this is that when I am reviewing your channels, I'm not going to be able to see all the other people that are wanting me to check out their videos. So instead of just spamming it over and over again, instead you can actually check out the video with me, maybe leave some comments, leave them some love, and tell them what you think of it as well. So that way we can all kind of grow our channels and grow our videos. So I couldn't figure out how to get audio over Wirecast on here, so it's going to be muted for you guys, but I'm going to go ahead and watch it, and if you guys would like to watch it with me, feel free. So it looks like this is a daily vlog, which is his channel trailer. Okay, so his channel is Rock's Gameplay and Vlogs, so it's kind of a mixture of both of them. Now, although I do not speak the language of the description, we're still able to understand what's going on, which is great, because with filmmaking and stuff, the #1 thing with it is storytelling. You should be able to mute the video and still be able to enjoy it, so that's cool. Now I assume this would be a lot more fun if I did be able to listen and understand the language, but a lot of it is music, which is great. And yeah, I'd say overall pretty good. As far as overall quality, it's not bad, but it is a little bit shaky. So I don't know if your camera has image stabilization on it or not, but that might be an option to better the overall quality on here. But as for everything else, I think it looks pretty good. You're uploading in 1080p, and it looks like you apparently have a waterproof camera too, which is nice. So yeah, cool channel overall. Now let's check out the next one. How long can a video be? I'm not going to sit down and watch the whole entire video, so the video can be as long as you want. I'll probably just skim it to check it out and see, what things I can give back to you. and different stuff like that. So to turn to function, we're going to check out Evolve HD now. And let's find that video in particular. To turn to function. Give me 1 second. Okay. Now let's add this card in here. And again, guys, this will be in the cards, so if you guys want to see the video I'm watching, you could watch it with me. It's in the cards. You might have to refresh the page in order to get it to work, but it's there nonetheless. Alright, so we are watching you guys play a game. I don't know what game it is at the moment. Now, I will go ahead and say I'm not a fan of these intros. The dubstep intro stuff, I feel like your intro should define your channel and set me up for what's going to happen. And unless you have a dubstep channel, it's kind of hard to tell me what your channel is about. So maybe associate something with games in there, show me something that, you know, will set me up for the video in particular. I do like the graphics down here in the bottom though. That is pretty cool. And yeah, the fact that you have your social media in there is great, because self-promotion is always a must if you want to grow your channels and such. Now, the overall quality, pretty decent. I think your microphone is the better of the two. One of them seems a little bit scratchy and one of them seems clear. Now, that might be a little bit of a hindrance when you begin to grow, so you might want to be selective with who you're playing with, because sometimes, you know, you can have the best quality, but then you post someone else with you that doesn't have the best quality, and that just instantly handicaps your video. But the entertainment factors there, it seems like you guys are having fun, and it is entertaining. So yeah, I do like it. It's pretty cool. But yeah, again, remember, just quality is everything. So if it's his mic, the person you're playing with, that is hindering your videos, make sure you remember that when you are playing with other people in the future. So we're going to go ahead and select another one. Death to Sync intro, Stego mic. Like, they're cool. I'm guilty of doing the 3D dubstep intros myself. I'll be honest. I did do that for a while and I thought it was cool. But they are not original. You know, they are all over YouTube. You can find templates, anyone can get them. So you need to find a way to make it your own, to define your channel and make it original to your channel, to set up your channel for the viewer. So when you go and check out someone's channel, the first 3 seconds, you know, this needs to capture their eyes, capture the audience attention, and make it so that, you know, they want to be there and make you want to see the rest. So imagine like sitting on the couch surfing channels. You're not going to spend a minute on each one to see if you like it. You're going to spend maybe 10 seconds. So in that first 10 seconds, you need to catch the eye and figure out what it's about. So that's my little advice there with the, yeah, the intros. Watch my newest video, Does Gender Matter, on YouTube. All right, we shall do that. Oh, wow. All right, so we're going to put this in the video cards as always. Oh wait, that is not the correct link. So feel free to refresh the page, click this video, and check it out. We're going to hop on here for a quick second. And again, another one of these intros. It's cool, but you know, I'm sure I've seen that template on YouTube before, so. Okay. So it definitely looks like you get good interaction, and the fact that you ask a question to the viewers is great, because you know, this is able to give yourself feedback, give yourself community growth, and the fact that people are commenting and answering the question It's going to help you a lot in the long run, and obviously it has. You're at 38,000 subscribers, 2,800 views, so this is doing well for you. Now, I don't know if all your videos are like this, but the fact that you have a call to action is great. So give me 1 second to check this out a little bit further. This is also great. The can we hit 500 or 400 likes? The fact that you set goals for your videos and goals for your community to help you reach is great. So not necessarily beg for what you want. So there's not much it's looking like with this video I could say for improvement, but for as other people watching this, you should take this as, you know, a nice template for what you can do to help grow your videos. Now, this isn't my type of video. I don't watch these type where people play a game and then talk over it, but there is definitely a huge community for that. I would like to see, I'm a big fan of like the improv gameplay type stuff when it does come to gameplay, but as for this, it's definitely intriguing, and I think it really doesn't matter what's going on in the screen in order to, you know, get what you're talking about. It could be you in front of a camera. That could be a cool option to try out, because this definitely feels like more of a sit down and vlog type video. So if you were to sit up like a set like right here and talk about it and bring up this topic and then engage it with your viewers, I think that might help you grow further in the future, because you could have a lot more fun with the acting side of things instead of just flying a plane. So that would be my advice. I'd like to try and see that. I mean, I would like to see you try and do like a sit down and talk with a camera. I don't know if you have the equipment for it or not. That's always a big hindrance, but it seems like you're doing really well, and it might be fun to see if that could take you in a different direction. All right, we're going to pick another person now. Please check out Countdown and Minecraft Bitverse. All right, I'm going to pull up his channel real quick. And Alright, now that is in the cards as well, so guys, make sure you refresh the page, check it out, leave some love, let them know what you think. And we're currently dealing with flow, so can't really say anything about it at the moment. Alright, ads over. Also, real quick, before we continue, how's the audio and everything of this? Is it good, or does it need anything changed? I haven't seen anything about the audio, but it's also hard to keep talking by myself and figure out if everything's working all right. So I'm going to hold off for like 30 seconds until I see people letting me know if it sounds good. So I actually did a commentary earlier where everything was blown out, like the Skype settings blew up my microphone and it sounded awful. So I want to make sure I'm not doing that now. But when I checked it earlier, it seemed to work. Okay, cool. Audio's good. Back to the video. All right. I like this intro in comparison to the others because it has, you know, voiceover through it. It's a pixelated thing, so it sets you up for Minecraft, and it has the Minecraft font as well. So this is kind of a better example of a good setup for the video to come. So I'm a fan of that. Now, it does seem like there might be some keyframes off with the timer here, though. I don't know if that's on purpose or not, but it's definitely interesting. So it's called, the channel's called Bitverse, and the game they're playing is called Countdown. I've never heard of this. It might seem like it's a game show, like a short film. Let's skip through it a little bit. This is cool. See, this takes some work because you have to have an extra person as a cameraman. You have to go through and do all this different stuff. Um, that's cool. I think this is pretty cool, honestly. Especially for a small channel. It needs more views than what it has right now. This put a lot of work into it, and you could tell. There's editing. It made Minecraft original. And his tech's probably the worst thing we've made yet. I think it's actually pretty cool. Like, you could take this and run with it. There's a lot you could do with this topic and this idea. There's also, I don't know if we've gotten into mods or not, but there's a camera studio mod that Brittany was playing around with. And it's actually, you get to plan your own camera movements for your Minecraft game, and it moves around and it films and records your thing. And it's pretty cool because you gotta just do your normal thing while there's cameramen doing the camera movements that you normally would have, like an extra person recording that for you. So I'm not sure if she did a spotlight or not on her Brit's Games first impressions thing or not. She might have. If not, it's worth checking out. That might be a way to get some interesting shots in here. Now, like earlier, you are hindered a little bit by your friends' audio that are helping out in this. I know that's kind of hard to work around at times, but you know, if this is supposed to be a scene where you're all are sitting here hanging out, the audio should be equal throughout all of you. It should be the same quality. If it changes and the quality fluctuates throughout it, it's kind of a little bit distracting, and it brings you back to that virtual world instead of the skit that you guys have put on. But other than that, I think it's a really cool idea, and it's definitely a lot of fun. I can see myself coming back to this to check this out. So, good work. All right. Someone said that they can't hear me. I can hear myself when I unmute myself, so I maybe refresh. If you can hear me saying that, if I don't, that just hurt my brain a little bit. I should stop. So I'm going to check out which one. I've seen JVV in here quite a few times. We're going to hop on his. He says, "Can you check out my trailer, please?" So we're going to grab that video real quick, throw that in the cards. And now if you guys refresh the page, you will be able to see the video that I'm checking out. And it's short, so... Ooh, that's loud. I turned that up really loud. Okay, hold up. I want to see it again. This is a good use of dubstep intro. Well, I guess it's the whole trailer, but yeah. That's cool. So you have a vlog channel then. Being a daily vlogger, I could definitely, I don't know, understand the hard work that goes into this. All right, let me actually check just a vlog too, because I do like that. I just kind of want to see what you are doing with your channel. Yeah, I think the channel trailer is cool. It gives a good example of what your channel's about. You get to see a lot in 40 seconds, which is fun. The fact that you can cover that many different scenes and that many different, you know, situations and everything in 40 seconds is a great setup to your channel. Your end slate, I would like to see take up the full screen. These black bars right here kind of just scream amateur, because not the fact that your graphics are amateur, the fact that people often are hindered by their videos that they upload because they don't upload at the right resolution, so it has black bars on the side, and that normally only happens with amateur filmmakers and stuff. So with graphics, they're pretty easy just to stretch out and fill up the screen, or use Photoshop or GIMP, a free photo editor, and just resize it to 1920 by 1080 or whatever the size of your video is, 720. So resize it to 720 and stretch it so that way it fills up everything, or just simply put the same color blue behind it so it fills up the screen. I think that would up the overall production value of dropping your phone on the ground. No, but yeah, just if you were to do that, I think that would help sell it, and that would make it look better as well. Also, I will say I'm not a fan of this, completely off topic, but I'm not a fan of these annotations right here. I like your spotlight annotation much more because you could still see what's going on behind it even though it's translucent. So if you were to replace that with the spotlight, that might draw some more attention to this subscribe button right here. But other than that, cool job. I like the fact that you actually cut to the beat of dubstep instead of putting a fancy 3D dubstep in there. So Screen Siege Films. All right. I have checked out their channel before, but I have not seen this video. Singapore in 4K. It's a short time-lapse film in 4K, so I am excited to see this. Did you say teaser or the full thing? Singapore in 4K. There's two. Does that mean I have to watch both of them? Come on. Okay, I assume it's the full video, not the teaser. Alright, so you guys know, or you should know, those of you guys who have been here around know that I'm a filmmaker, and that's kind of what I'm passionate about, so I am excited to see this and see what you have done. So, let's check this out real quick. Again, it's in the cards. If you refresh, you could watch it as well. Show them some love. Uploading in 4K takes some work. Let's watch it in 4K. Let's do that. Let's give it what it deserves. I'm just smiling. That's so pretty. So I'm gonna move this over here so I can read the comments. I want to see what you're saying. What camera did you shoot this in? Does it say? Oh, it says right here. I'm one of those people. Hold up. Very cool. Now, is that my connection or is that how it actually looks? Let's drop it down real quick. All right. So, I'm going to point out a couple things. This opening time lapse is absolutely beautiful until right around here-ish. It gets some noise in it. And if you've ever used any of the Red Giant plugins, I'm sure you've heard of them if you're a filmmaker. There's a Red Giant denoiser that you can use and place on your videos, and it removes all the noise from your videos, and it makes it just much more smooth, and it finds the problem areas and it does fix it. But right after that, like 3-second interval of noise, it comes back to super crisp. It almost looks fake. It looks like you built a little set and took a picture of it. Like miniatures. Now, a second thing I want to bring up is the cars here. I think your shutter or interval time thingamabobber Johnson, when you take a picture, it might need to be a little bit closer together so that way you can actually see the cars moving, because at the moment they're like, instead they should just be zipping across really fast. So if you do for the car scenes when you're doing time lapses, try to keep your photos closer together so you could see more movement with them, instead of this. It still looks cool, but I don't know, it makes it look more skippy than a time lapse to me. But other than that, really beautiful, really cool imagery. It's definitely neat. I like how you added movement to it too. Very cool. I'm a big fan of time lapses, so that's awesome. All right, back over here. Let me get rid of these tabs. I don't need them anymore. How do we receive a critique? If you guys are new here, just let me know what video you want me to check out down in the comments here, and then I will, if I see it, I will check it out. But as I'm reviewing the videos, I'm not going to see any of the comments here because I'm watching the video. So you might as well just watch the video with me until I come back. So anyways, we are going to check out All right. I feel like I'm going to say your name wrong. I know you, and I've seen you around everywhere. You comment on our videos, and I love your comments, but I'm always scared to say your name. Pye Pye, is that right? Please tell me it's right, because if not, I'm going to be very upset. That's just how I've always said it in my head. I've never had to say it live on camera before, though. So he said to check out his latest video, Sunset Overdrive Funny Moments. Okay. Let's boot that up real quick. Grab the link. And 1 second, guys. That is now in the video card, so if you click it, you guys can check it out and watch this. First off, the audio is not bad at all. I thought you had face cam. Hold on. I could have sworn I saw face cam. Just not on this video in particular. Alright. I'm trying to read the comments too. Alright. What's going on there? Do you see that? Is that your game, or is that what it's supposed to look like? Or is that me? That can't be me, can it? It looks like you're losing some quality here and there. Yeah, it's the same spot every time. Make sure you have that fixed, because that's a big distraction for viewers. But the quality, when it is there, it looks good. Your audio sounds good, but it looks like there's something going on with your recording. I don't know if you can maybe turn down the recording a little bit or something to fix that issue, but if you fix that, I think you'll be pretty solid. I'm still wondering though why we're not seeing face cam. I saw it in a few other videos, I thought, but yeah. Hold on 1 second. Let's check out your outro. Also, another question for you. What do you use? Check out the first one. There's face cam. Okay. There we go. What do you use to record? There we go. There's the face cam that I saw. Oh, this one has a lot more going on with it. You have an intro and outro, everything else, face cam. I'm a little bit concerned with the audio in the intro here. It's copyrighted music, so you need to watch out for that. Even if it's a short snippet, it's better just to use completely royalty-free stuff, whether you have someone make it for you or you actually go out to Epidemic Sound or whatever and get a song that you have full rights to. That way you can not have any trouble. The issue with using intros that are questionable, whether or not you think this is royalty-free, fair use, or whatever, if you use this as your intro for all your videos and then something happens, that means your whole channel's gone. So you have to be really careful with what you post up and what you use for your videos. So if you just have, this song in one video, you have the risk of that one video, getting in trouble or being third party or being copyright strike. But if you do it for all your videos as an intro, that's where it gets dangerous. So be careful on your music selection and just be safe. It's better safe than sorry. Anyways, face cam, I like the addition of that. What I'd recommend is move your face cam over to the right side, because you are breaking a filmmaking rule where you are looking off screen this way. You should be looking towards your game. That way you are guiding the viewers with your eyes on what you're looking at. It's not really like a huge thing, but me as a filmmaker, I notice it and I'm distracted by it. I don't know if that's how everyone is or if it's just me because I'm a picky filmmaker, but it's a simple fix. You just simply move it to the right. So anyways, am I doing that? Am I looking the right way? I think. Yeah, I'm looking the right way. It's so difficult when you have like monitors over here and over there. But yeah, good work overall. I like the audio. It's crisp and clear. Your video in this one looks much better. So props to you on that. And I do like the addition of intro and all that. So good work. All right, so let's hop on the next one real quick. To the new people here, make sure you put a video, what the title of your video is you want me to check out. Otherwise, I don't really know what to look at. So, how am I, wow, English much. How am I doing this? I'm using a program called Wirecast, and yeah, it's pretty simple. You just click stream and set it up. Again, guys, let me know what video you would like me to watch, and I can check it out and let you know what I think. All right, we're going to hop on Disectra. I know I've seen him around quite a bit, and he said to check out This Is Battlefield 4. He said it's a montage video that he made. So these are very hit or miss, so I'm excited to see what you did with it. It is now in the video card, so you guys can check that out. And I'm loading it up now. Ah, good use of that. So this is an example of one of those intro templates. I know for a fact I've seen at least something similar to this, but the fact that you have this animate into your game is a good use of that. So awesome work there. And that's cool too. I like that. And I'm gonna get awkwardly quiet for a moment while I watch this. That was awesome. Sorry. All right, and this is a different type of montage. This seems more of like a trailer or a cinematic. So when I think of montages, I think of like dubstep, fast cuts, bunch of different clips of crazy stuff happening. But this is definitely unique. You took it and ran a different direction with it, which is great. Because in order to succeed in YouTube, you must be unique, must be different from the rest. And if you're not different from the rest, then it's a big struggle to grow your channel. So I like what you've done here. Sorry, I'm distracted by the quality here. 720 by 50. I didn't even know that was an option. It looks good though. I thought it was only 720 by 60. I didn't know they had other options on what frame rates you picked. So that's interesting. I'd be curious to know why you chose 50 instead of 60 or whatever. But it does look like it recorded well. Cool. Let's get to the end real quick. I don't want to sit and stare at this video all day. I mean, not that it's bad or anything, I just need to get to more people before our time's up. Anyways, I like the outro as well. I like how they're animated in. See, my issue is I'm always really lazy, so I just do this in Photoshop and just keep it like that. So the fact that you take an extra minute to animate the text in and out gives it a little bit more depth. And that was cool. That was cool too. I like the outro. That's awesome. Good work. That's neat. I just realized I really didn't give any tips. I just fanboyed over it, I guess. Guess that's a good thing. That's not a bad thing at all. I guess my only question, rather, is why 720/50? If you can, try 1080/60. I don't know if that's an option or not. Or just 1080 in general, but it might be worth trying. And now my comments section's freaking out. Give me 1 second, guys. Where are we at? Okay. There we go. Okay, there we go. Got it working. Almost. Come on. There we go. All right. Sorry about that. I don't know what happened. I just freaked out for a short moment. Anyways, that was Disectra. I heard him say something. He can't record at 60. Aw, dang. Yeah, I had that issue for a while, but you can record at 50 though. Like, is that actually a setting that you do on your software? Because I don't know. It doesn't seem that different, I guess, from 30. Like, it's a little bit better of a feel, but it's not a huge noticeable difference like 60 is. So maybe if you could do 1080 instead of 720, that might give you a little bit better overall quality and maybe better performance as well in recording. So it might be worth a try just to play around with the settings and see what works best for your videos. But other than that, great. Really loved the use of the intro and outro. That was cool. All right. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and pick a different one now. Again, guys, make sure to put your video title in the comments for me to check out, and we'll go from there. Watch my video intro for contest. Alright, we will do that. First off, real quick, let's bring this up. Alright, so here is his channel. And it is currently set up in feed view instead of browse view. I've seen a lot of people do this, and it is a big mistake when you are trying to grow your channel, because it often shows a lot of activity that's not yours. Especially, you can see right here, right now, these all are just videos that you liked and subscribed. So you are promoting other people right now instead of yourself. And there's nothing wrong with that, but if you're wanting to grow your videos, if I was to visit your channel, I'm more likely going to click these because that's the first thing I see. I don't have to navigate anywhere else. So now that I'm on your channel, now I can see all this stuff. So for those of you guys who are interested in switching over, you go to your main page here, or your main channel, not Freedom, and then you click this little, hopefully you can see it, let's scoot over here. There's going to be a little pencil icon, click it, edit channel navigation, and then it's going to say feed here and browse. Make sure you click enable on browse, and that's going to show you all your playlist, all your uploads and everything, and then you can do channel trailer and much more and organize your channel to have a better impact and better first impression on your first upcoming viewers. So he said contest video. I believe that is this. Let's throw this in the cards real quick. Give me 1 second. Or 10 seconds, maybe. Maybe 45 seconds. Maybe. Come on now. Don't be dumb. Come on. Where's it at? There we go. All right. I found it. There we go. Now it is in the cards. So if you refresh, it's there. You can check it out and say, hi, I like bananas. So, did you make this from scratch or did you use templates? That's my main critique. If you made it from scratch, very cool, but it looks a lot similar to a lot of the After Effects templates that are out there. So if you're wanting to win a contest, you need to make sure that you are more original. And this intro, image, and music both seem copyrighted. So again, be careful with copyright infringement because that can get you in trouble. And if this is for a contest for someone that they're going to be using for their videos, if they like that and they use the copyrighted music, that is another slap on the wrist. So be careful there. Again, it's only 15 seconds, so you might get away with fair use, but again, would not recommend it. There's plenty of royalty-free music out there that you could use. Real quick, for anyone wondering, Incompetech.com has royalty-free music for anyone to use. Freedom has Epidemic Sound, which is very simple to use. You just log in and click log in on the top, select the network you're with, and then just link up your channel. You're good to go. and it looks like this. You have all these different albums and stuff to choose from, and you can download free, royalty-free music for your channel. So if you're with Freedom, use Epidemic Sound here. If you're not, I recommend Incompetech. This one has tons of great songs too. It's just they're more heard amongst YouTube because everyone has access to them. So check those out before you go use copyrighted material. All right. Watch the Gamers Top 5 from Acid Touch. I believe he was one of the first in the stream. Like the last person that I told, make sure you switch over to Browse View instead of Feed, because, again, this is hindering you because I don't see the videos that you're doing. But I found it nonetheless. We're here, and we're going to watch it. And he is now in the cards. So now you can refresh and check out his video. First off, audio very good, very crisp. I like this here. I'm live on Twitch, start watching, with a little call to action. That's a nice touch. And okay, you literally just answered my question. So this isn't just Call of Duty, this is top 5 with all the different games that he plays. So that's fun, because it's a nice coverage and example of your channel. So someone new there can watch this and kind of see like a highlights reel in a sense of your video. Now I really like down here in the corner, your little graphic. I think that is just a nice way to promote yourself and market yourself. But oop, there's a burp. Hold on one sec. Oh man, okay. What I would recommend though, down here, your in-video programming. Let's switch it over to the other side so everyone can see. This little subscribe button, maybe, I don't know. I was about to say maybe put like your text or something with it, but you have it right there. If all your videos are like that, then that is pretty solid. If not, then maybe find a way to incorporate this into your in-video programming so it's a little bit more original and it stands out. But right now, with that, associated with that, it's pretty cool. But if it's cross-platform, just this with nothing else, you might want to think about updating that. But if not, it's cool. All right, back to the video. So there's a nice chunk in here where you are silent and not talking. And in order to pace it better, if you're not going to be talking, looks like you play the clip, and then after the clip you talk and discuss why you picked that for your top 5. Maybe if you put some background music in it, it could pace it a little bit quicker because it is just a little bit quiet since you are not commentating over it. If you did that, might speed up the video as a whole, make it easier to up your audience retention, because audience retention is one of the #1 ways to gain organic growth. By getting high audience retention, you're going to pop towards the top of the search results. And yeah, it's very important to get that retention up. So maybe just try some music underlaying it, and during the times where you're not talking, you could boost the audio, and then when you talk, just fade it out a little bit. That might help overall. But other than that, I really like the graphic work. The quality is good. The fact that you incorporate multiple different games in it is pretty cool. And let's check out this outro real quick. I like your sign out for one. That's pretty cool. Now, it's free. I think the intro's cool. It looks like you might have done this yourself instead of downloading a template, which is always a good thing. But there are times like this where it's jumbled, and the only thing I could read is yeah instead of hey because it's backwards, and everything over here is kind of a cluster, so I can't read that. It might be a good idea to try to find a way to, if you're doing this in After Effects and you actually made it, then you'll understand how, but just scoot the text animation away from each other so when you rotate, you're rotating to a new section that doesn't have cluster behind it, or maybe do like a square or something and put text on the different sides of it. So when you're doing the typography, it's not all layered on top of one another. You want to make sure that it's readable throughout. So other than that, very good attempt at it. I think it was good when you can read it. It's just there were a couple moments in it where it was tough to read. So if you're wanting to do a call to action or you're wanting people to do stuff, you want to make sure that it's legible throughout it. Anyways, we're going to get to the next one. Can you check out Lightfall? I am so tiny. All right, give me 1 second. Oh, okay. That's an interesting one to bring up. So again, guys, I've said this countless times. You have. Oh wait, no. Okay. So it looks like you switched over to browse view. You just haven't had a chance to set it up. So maybe you just did that when I recommended everyone to do that. So make sure that you add content to your channel. Let's go back over here now for those of you who just switched over. If you scroll down, well, you don't have to scroll down, it's just going to be there. Maybe. Oh, we have too many playlists on here. Crap, I can't explain. But right here, there'll be another little pencil. You can click that and switch your content here and pick what video you want for your channel trailer. And then below that should have little pencils where you can click like add section or something along those lines. And when you add section, then you could pick the playlist section. You could pick the uploads or most viewed videos, whatever, and that will start adding content to your page. It's kind of like a little blog, I guess. You get to pick what you want. So in order for me to check out your videos, I have to hit videos. So if you just did that, I'm sorry for bringing that up. But if it's old, then you might want to update that so people can actually find your material. So he asked me to watch Lightfall, I Am So Tiny. We're going to throw that in the cards. And now that is there. So if you reload it, it'll be there. So he is playing a free indie game called Lightfall, which actually I have not heard of yet, so cool. So he's definitely a younger kid, so props to you for starting early. A lot of people think that that hinders them, but in my opinion, it's great to start early because you're able to start getting practice and start building your platform and overall knowledge and everything. So if you're new, don't get discouraged. Just keep at it, keep working at it, and keep on learning because you can never learn enough when it comes to this stuff. It's just always something new to learn every day. Now he's recording at 720, and it looks like you did a screen region recording, and right here on the side you could see your window, so it kind of looks like an edge like this. Maybe try to chop that out or stretch it just a little bit so that that is not seen. It's not really distracting, but if you were to do it, maybe do it on all edges instead of just on the one. That way it's consistent. But other than that, pretty solid. It reminds me, the game reminds me of Limbo in a sense. Sorry, my throat's starting to die from talking so much. I haven't talked so much in a month. So let's get to the outro real quick. Also, audio quality does sound pretty good. Doesn't sound bad. Well, the outro, it sounds like you rage quit a little bit. It's definitely funny, but it doesn't have a call to action. I feel like you're lacking there. If you would have a call to action, you could say, like, favorite, subscribe, or check out my other videos here, and direct your viewers to the next video. If it just ends like that, they don't have any direction on where they want to go, so they might just go to a new channel, to a new video, something else. So try to direct your videos or viewers where you want. Now down here, the in-video programming, I brought that up before. I think that's cool since your channel name is Housey House. It's obvious that you make a house in the title. Maybe since your name is nowhere else on here, if you just put in small text Housey and then house underneath, I think that'd be cool. That way you have consistent branding throughout. All right, guys, we have time for maybe 1 to 2 more. I don't want to lose my voice today. I hope in the future that I can get a co-host with me on here and get someone else to help me out, so that way we can bounce back and forth off each other, so I don't have to talk straight for an hour, because that is a little bit tough. But if I have someone else, we can, you know, keep on chatting, keep on helping each other out, so we don't lose our voices, because it's rough. So, all right, let's see what we're on. All right, so we're gonna check out Shadowlink MC. Come on now, don't do that. All right, boop. All right, here's this, and he said to check out this video. So give me 1 sec, I'm gonna put it in the cards. All right. So this video is titled 0 to 100, episode 1 from noob to pro. So first off, I'm noticing there's a little bit of quality loss when you're playing. You might want to figure that out, maybe turn down your recording settings. See, it's crisped up now. Just the intro seemed like it was a bit rough. But then again, if this is episode 0 to 100, then chances are your quality is better towards the end. Let's check it out real quick. Oh, much better. Look at that. That's very, very crisp. Has a new texture pack on it too, it looks like. Now, there is no audio on it, at least this current spot. Back here, it sounded like you had music playing throughout it. Or did something happen to my speakers? Okay, nope. There goes my ears. Oh man. So for one, that shouldn't happen to a viewer where they kill their ear holes. I'm guilty of it occasionally, but sometimes you can't really avoid it. But anyways, just watch out for quality loss. That seems to be an issue here in the beginning. Now, I'm a little bit confused with the title here, 0 to 100. Does this mean that this is the first 100 episodes? Because if so, it doesn't look like there's that much coverage on here. Or just that's the stuff that you achieved through it. You went from level 0 to level 100. But anyways, I would like to see you try and do commentary with it. Because right now it looks like it's muted and you just put music behind it to help pace it, which is a good idea. It definitely helps to add music and help pace. But if it's silent afterwards, you either want to keep music underneath the whole video instead of just certain sections, or commentate over it to help pace it. Because if you don't have that, then it's really hard to keep the audience's attention. So just imagine like watching a game on mute. There's not much to see, not much to go off of. So even if you just record your game capture sounds, that would help a lot. But other than that, the quality definitely looks better after you get started. And yeah, it's not bad. Just make sure you figure out your audio there, because I'd like to see something. While I'm here, let's check out the giveaway you said to check out real as well. So you do have a mic because we can hear you talking here. And it looks like you did just a creative filter on it. But yeah, I'll leave it with that other video we can discuss there. Just, I'd say keep on playing around with it, keep on learning what you're doing. Actually, I think you might have said episode 2. Oh yeah, you did say episode 2. My bad. Real quick, let's take a look. Sorry, guys. Okay, there's your commentary. Awesome. So you have commentary on it. Same thing as before. There is a little bit of quality loss. It's not terrible. It still looks good. It just could be improved upon. And I recognize this music. Incompetech, I think. Hold on one sec. Nora just came in. Yep. Okay, he basically did everything that I said on episode 2. So props to you. You talked throughout it. You have music backing it up to help pace it. I would recommend boosting your mic just a little bit so you can hear you clearly over everything else. I don't have it turned up all the way, but it still wouldn't hurt. But anyways, you're definitely working with what you have, and I appreciate that because that takes guts and hard work to make that work. So we have time for one more, guys. I need someone to let me know what video to check. Again, links won't work, so yes. All right, we have one more. We're gonna check out Reaver HD. He said to check out his new video. And then guys, if you enjoyed this, be sure to let me know because I do video critiques every Monday. And I thought I'd try something new this time and just do a 1-hour live stream and see how many people we can cover in 1 hour versus the 3 that I normally do. So just make sure that you let me know if you like this or not, because if you do, I might be able to do this every week. And if not, I'll go back to the edited style. I just thought I'd try something new since we got better internet. So anyways, guys, I just put his video in the card there and you can check it out. Again, make sure you go over there, give him some love, and appreciate his hard work because everyone on here is working really hard to get what they want, I'm sure. So first off, I can't read it, so we're just gonna have to enjoy the imagery. Perks of being an American that only speaks one language. First off, quality looks really good. It looks like you put a little bit of a glow on it though at the top. Not too sure what I think about that. It doesn't look bad. It kind of makes it look more like a dream, I guess, if that's what you're going for. More of a fancy edit. This is what I was thinking earlier when we were talking about doing montages. So you have the song credited here. Hopefully it is not copyrighted. It's something you actually got permission to use. I'm not familiar with the song, so I don't know. But it is cool. So if you did get rights to it, then cool, because it's awesome. Yeah, not bad. The only thing I'd say is there are a lot of people out there that do Call of Duty videos, and there are a lot of people out there that do Call of Duty montages. So spend some time and think about how you can make your videos different from the rest. Because if the only thing that's different is the music, your skill set, and the fact that you do a little bit of editing with color correction, it doesn't set you apart that far. So you need to find a way to separate yourself from the rest and make yourself stand out from the rest as well. So whether that's you learn better editing techniques to make them more extreme and extravagant, or if you, I don't know, it's a tough one. I'm not personally, I don't do those type of videos, so I don't have any ideas, but I have seen some really cool montage videos out there. So this is well done, and there's nothing really bad about it. I'm just saying that you need to find a way to make it more original if you want to stand out from the rest and start growing this type of content. So quality-wise, you're there. Editing, you can tell that you already started and are already improving, so that's awesome. Quality looks great quality-wise, like HD, but yeah, good stuff. Anyways, guys, I think we're going to go ahead and call it there. Appreciate you guys hanging out with me. Where are the comments? There's the comments. I figure I should know it after an hour of it, but anyways, guys, I do appreciate it, and that is it for today's live stream. So hope you all enjoyed it, And again, let me know in the comments if you want to see this again next week. If not, we'll get back to the edited style of things. So, anyways, guys, that's it, and we'll see you later. Bye. Maybe if I could find it, we're just gonna switch over to this. Okay, bye.